So much of the Endangered Alphabets project has been done on my dining table. And of all of the things that I was afraid of, the thing that I was afraid of most was knocking over the can of black paint so it went all over the table and all over everywhere. So I haven't done it yet. In many respects, this is the slowest part of the whole process. And it's all about getting the light in the right position. One of the most interesting historical features I discovered was that you can't get calligraphy until you have a writing system or a writing technology that makes the act of creating letters easy. And in fact, it makes it easier to create the letter without taking the brush off the paper than not. And so consequently, the history of cursive writing and of calligraphy are intimately connected with the invention of paper. Because when the Chinese invented paper, for the first time you had a medium where you could do this with a brush, you could actually follow the motion of the hand, and you could make brush strokes. And so instead of having individual letters stamped out one by one or scratched out or chiseled out, all of a sudden you had a flowing motion. And not surprisingly, almost immediately in Chinese culture, you get the invention of calligraphy. When the Arabs first take over or first discover from the Chinese the art of making paper, exactly the same thing happens. And you get the flourishing of Arabic or Islamic calligraphy, which in many respects is a very different art form to the Chinese calligraphy, but it all comes back to the same issue of having a technology which allows you to lay the medium on an absorbent or semi-absorbent surface, and to do so in a way which embodies the movement of the wrist. And so for the first time you actually get grace, you get self-expression, and you get the possibility of art.